Do you overshare? Do you give away too much information and then people use that same information to shoot you down? If so, this video is definitely for you. It's your girl, Keeley, psychotherapist who is passionate about helping empaths understand the dynamics with narcissists and unnecessarily difficult people. If you haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and why not tell a friend, because people are out here, actually empathic people are out here struggling and getting depressed, having mental health issues, often because they are not sure about how to handle unnecessarily difficult people in tricky situations. So, if you're an oversharer and you end up giving people so much information that they then use it back on you to punish you, then you need to think about, and this is the skill, to learn to discern who is appropriate to give your vulnerability to. Empaths, we wear our heart on our sleeves. And whilst that can be a beautiful thing in the company of safe people, often we are not so great at discerning who is worthy of our vulnerability. That's my first tip to you. Are the people you're oversharing with worthy of your vulnerability? We must ask ourselves. Secondly, empaths, you are entitled to a private life. Yes, you do not need to expose chapter and verse of your entire life to everybody. I'm a psychotherapist that chooses to self-disclose. So I'll share aspects of my life with people in order to, firstly, let them know that I'm not perfect, and to underpin a comment or a theory or something I'm sharing with people. When I share something from my personal life, it's something I'm very much over, I've sorted through, and I've got clarity on it. If you're sharing and you're in the midst of a pain and you're hurt and you're doing that with someone who will manipulate and control you, be warned. And it's not great for your greatness. So that's my encouragement to you. Be mindful of the actual topics that you're oversharing in order to work out, are you over it? If you're in the midst of it, it may not be in your best interest to share. The last aspect of oversharing and empaths is you need to develop your awareness about why it is important for you to share. Why is it important for you to tell Bob, Jim, Jane, and the narcissist who you know gives you problems all of your business? Why is that important for you? What do you get from it, or what do you hope to get? Because we know empaths have big issues with hope. We often live in hope that people will change, hope that their potential will unfurl, and often our hope becomes hopeless hope. And 5 years, 10 years, 15 years later, we're still sitting there hanging on to the same situation, still shedding tears for people that are consistently letting us know that they are not prepared to change. If you know what I'm talking about and you cry your tears, I get it. I'm not mocking you. But we need to remember, people generally tend to be consistent. And if you're still barking up the same tree years and years later, my friend, uncomfortable truth is, it's highly likely you are now doing it to yourself. And that is called self-harm, #/self-sabotage. It's where the greatest enemy is within. Many empaths can get caught up talking about all the people that harm us and the horrible things they do to us. I get it. However, we're not always so aware about what we do that enables the abuse and the mistreatment to carry on. So, one of the things that we may do is we may overshare in the hope we get someone's validation. And if you are constantly seeking external validation and thumbs up from people, it's not great for your greatness. It's one of the ways you remain stuck, because you might want validation from everybody when you're going to do X, Y, Z. And if they don't give it to you, what are you going to do? Stay where you are. The key for good psychological health, if you want to live a good damn life, your best life, not just put it on Instagram when you're flying out on holiday, but truly actually live a good life, is to learn to validate yourself and to discern who are the people's opinions that do matter to you. That's a big one. So you learn to discern rather than just wanting everybody to think that you're wonderful. If this video triggers you and makes you think, or you don't like it, or have ruffled your feathers, potentially there's an uncomfortable truth in here that you may not like. And if so, put a comment below or inbox me. I'm happy to answer any questions that you have, and my answers will always come via video. It's your girl, Keeley, psychotherapist, passionate about helping my empaths understand the dynamics with narcissistic individuals. Do look after you, because if you don't, no one else will, and you will suffer. No two ways about it. You must learn to be your own best friend. Do take care of you.